Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm doing my out-of-box review for the Master Grade Gym Sniper Custom, and just want to start off by saying right away a big thank you to USA Gundam Store for this kit. Guys, do check out their site below and use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10 to save 10% because this kit is awesome. Like its blue brother that came out at the beginning of the year, it is underneath. It's basically the same kit, just different accessories and just a different skin on the outside. This one has that very retro 80s MSV style to it, most of which I like. The head, kind of not really so much. It's mostly kind of just the mask. But all in all, it is a really cool kit. I do like the colors. The colors, again, may be something that may not appeal to everyone. Again, it's very MSV style, and I think that probably appeals to a lot of people, but may not be for everyone. It's a very just kind of olive drab, white, and slightly purplish gray tone there. Then we have just kind of a standard medium gray in there for the inner frame, which is nice. So you get pretty nice colors with this kit just straight out of the box. You can go in and do some panel lining on it. There's really not a whole lot of panel line detail. And, well, there's not a lot of panel lines, but there's a lot of little marks and just little notches and things like that you could go in and panel line that will just kind of accentuate a lot of little details in the armor. But if you wanted some actual physical like lines breaking up like different plates of armor, you'll have to go in and do some scribing on that because there's really not a whole lot other than just the actual separate parts. So again, this is using the same inner frame from the Gundam 2.0, the Gym 2.0, and the GM Sniper 2, which came out earlier this year. Among other suits, I'm sure also share that same frame. So it's not a new frame, so building the frame is very familiar if you've built any of those. But it's a pretty fun build, pretty quick build, and it has quite a lot of accessories and different things that come with it, so let's just get right into it. Just a quick reminder about the different stickers and things that this comes with. I haven't used any of them. You do have some foil stickers for the cameras, but those are clear orange parts, so it's just kind of covering up clear orange parts with these clear metallic stickers, so you can do that if you want, but I just chose not to for this case. We have a set of dry transfer decals, which are pretty much just a couple of GM logos there, a couple of EFF logos there, and then some really nice block lettering, numbering, I should say. And then we have our sticker sheet, which has a lot of really cool markings and logos and everything on here. It's just unfortunate that it's all stickers and not water slides. Alright, so let's take a close-up look here in the head. You can move the head up to about there. So very far up. If you remember from the Gym Sniper 2, this has a very unique neck joint, which will also allow you to pull the whole head all the way forward to like that, which looks a bit odd. But the point of that is to be able to move the head like so that it actually looks like it's looking down the scope of the rifle when it's in like a kneeling or like shooting position with the sniper rifle. So we'll see that in action later, but for now, let's look at the mask. Again, we have a clear orange piece in there. You can see some nice detail behind there. You can close that mask down, and there's, again, the clear orange part there for the camera on the top of the head, clear orange here for the camera in the back of the head. Those would be where those two foil stickers would go if you choose to use them. And then also, when you've got the mask folded down like that, you're meant to kind of straighten down this antenna in the back there as well for its kind of like targeting mode, I guess, or whatever you would call that. The cockpit hatch does open up. Just kind of fold this up like so. And here you can see the seated pilot figure inside there, just molded in white. It's just kind of a generic pilot. We do also have included a standing pilot figure. This is actually, I guess, kind of supposed to be a standing pilot figure of Amuro Ray, because this is actually from the runner that's from the 2.0 Gundam. And it's just a pilot in just a like normal suit, a space suit. But I think if you just painted this up in like kind of matching colors like the Gym Sniper, it would obviously look like it's meant to be for that and not supposed to be Amuro Ray. So the shoulder armor will rotate up on its own, but as you can see when you rotate that up, the shoulder armor just kind of comes off of the frame. This outer armor part is just all one piece, so that makes it nice for painting, but when it's slid on there, there's nothing really holding it really securely on there. It's not going to just fall off on its own, but just be careful when you're moving that around. It can very easily just slide off. You can bring the arm up to here, and then this whole joint you can see in the arm will kind of fold up. So at its maximum, you can get the arm all the way up to there. Very, very nice range of articulation upwards. The shoulder joint will also swing forward that much. Very nice. And then we have just standard rotation at the top of the arm, double joint in the elbow. And then for our finger articulation, the thumb is just all one piece, just on a ball joint there. And then each of the fingers has its own individual articulation at the middle of the finger, but at the base knuckle, only the first finger is separate. The second, third, and fourth fingers are joined together, but they're the type, again, where you can just slice down the middle and have them each to be individually articulated if you want. For our ab crunch, we have a pretty nice crunch forward. Again, that really helps when you're doing firing poses. You get that lean forward, get the head pulled forward like that, and you can have them looking down the scope of the rifle, no problem. As for going backwards, it's got a pretty nice back bend there as well. Side to side, however, not really much, but a little bit. Front skirts will fold up and get to about perpendicular with the body there, with some nice frame detail underneath. Side skirts as well just move up to about 90 degrees. And then the back skirts as well, you gotta rotate it around there carefully, but that can also get to about 90 degrees. You'll notice here on the center of the back skirt, we have this little latch here for holding onto the bazooka. And then the backpack itself, nothing moves at all in the backpack, but it is just really nicely shaped. I like these big vents in there, just the little thruster verniers there on the top. The hip joint doesn't swing forward or anything at all, but you can just rotate there at the top of the leg, not all the way around. That's about as wide as you can rotate that out. And as you can see, no problem getting those legs as wide as you could possibly want. You can bring the leg forward all the way to here, and I think you can probably bring that up a little bit higher once we bend the knee and the knee armor is not clashing with the skirt armor. Give that knee a nice double bend. You can bring the leg up even higher, all the way to there. Interesting ankle armor on this kit. This front part actually has a little hinge here above the ankle armor, so instead of rotating like right there where you would think, it actually rotates on this higher section, so that can move up like so. And then the ankle can move side to side. And we have a joint here in the middle of the foot and then at the toe as well, so you can bend that and bend this whole part forward like so. And then point that down and bring it back to about there, like that. And up underneath the feet, some really nice detail there with some part separation there. I like the little bits of gray that are poking out, not just in the center, but here on the side as well. That'll look really nice once it's painted. Also, while we're looking at it at this angle, you can see up into the vents here. Really nice detail even up inside of these vents in the knee. Really cool. And then just here at the back too, we can't forget about these little thruster bells on the back of the leg. It's just a cool, interesting detail about this variation. Alright, so let's talk about the accessories that this guy comes with. The first one actually here is right on the arm. Here you can see attached onto this part on the arm, which can be removed. But if you're wondering, it can't be attached onto the other side because, as you can see, it has only this special part here. Wouldn't be too difficult to just make a new peg or a magnet or just glue it on there permanently, however you want to do it. But anyway, this doesn't actually come out of there, so you can't actually take that out and hold it in the hand, but we can just attach our beam saber effect part into there like so. And then that's in there like that. And then you do have one more beam saber effect part, but you don't have any use for it, so you can just keep that as a spare part. We of course have an action-based connector. We have our shield, pretty standard shield here. This has a connection that will just plug onto the back of the arm that turns, rotates there. This also all slides up and down. You can also push this up to close up that part there in the shield, slide that up and down. We have this bazooka as well. This is, again, is just the same bazooka from the 2.0 Gundam, so not going to be anything new about this, but we do have a new connection piece. It uses a different connection where the other one, the original one, has a little flip out tab here. This one doesn't have that, so no moving parts on that. It just clips into here. Pop that onto the back skirt there, fold down this little part, and it holds it securely there on the back skirt. Then we've got these two guys. One is just the regular beam spray gun, and one is the twin beam gun. I really like that twin beam gun. It's a really kind of cool, interesting thing. As you can see, they both have attachment points on both sides of them. And then we have this little connection piece included. Now, unfortunately, we only get one of these connection pieces. Really would have been nice to have two, so you could actually mount both of these on there at once, but we only have one. So once that's connected onto there, then that can be mounted here onto the side skirt by just sliding that into there carefully. Like so. Now that's going to be a little bit in the way under the arm there, not really the best fit. Luckily we have a different option. You can mount it onto the side of the leg here. Now either leg has this. You just pop out this little cap piece in the side of the leg here, and then plug in this little connection piece like so, and then just slide that in there, and then you can carry that connected onto the side of the leg. Something that I really don't think I would normally be into, but it kind of works for this design. I actually don't mind it at all. But again, so whichever one you choose to mount to the kit, you'll have the other one just that you can't really put anywhere on the kit, unfortunately. So you just have to go with one or the other. And then we have the folding beam handgun, another really cool, interesting, tiny little gun, even smaller than the beam spray gun, just really simple. And as the name would have you believe, it does fold up like so, and then this can actually be stored on the forearm. So you just slide through on this connection piece like that, and it's actually stored on the inside of the forearm, which is even more interesting. So that just plugs into the back of the arm where you would normally plug in the shield connector there. And then it's just on the inside of the arm like that. So that's pretty interesting. And just out of curiosity, I assume it would fit on the other arm as well, on the outside if you wanted. Yep, there we go, no problem. So if you wanted to have it on the opposite arm, you can do that as well. I kind of like that. It's kind of weird to have something on the outside and on the inside of the arm. It's kind of interesting just in how unique it is, but I think it just kind of looks a bit more aesthetically pleasing having one on each side, having the beam gun on this side, and then the beam saber on this side. And finally here we have its main weapon, the R4 type beam rifle. So this is a long sniper rifle, but this is it in its collapsed state. So here you can see is the connection point, so you can plug this onto the back skirt as well in place of the bazooka if you so choose, or you can extend it out. You just fold this back, fold that back, fold this up, fold the camera over like so, slide out the barrel, and then slide it into there. And that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty basic looking, no stickers or anything for the little cameras there. Would have been nice if they, I mean, we got a sheet of foil stickers, so if they would have just put a couple little green circle foil stickers on there for that, probably would have been nice. But anyway, that's it. It's pretty simple. It's just all in one color, but nicely detailed. It's definitely, I think, not as impressive as the sniper rifle with the GM Sniper 2, but it's okay. And then you have a whole bunch of leftover parts with this kit, seeing as how it does use parts from the 2.0 Gundam, some armor parts as well. So actually you have a whole bunch of parts like the shoulder armor, different front ankles armor, some leg armor, a whole bunch of parts of the chest and the torso there. And also these two beam saber handles. So, or again, remember I said you have one extra beam saber effect part. So if you want, you have some beam sabers that you can use with the different kit. Alright, so here's the GM Sniper Custom with the GM Sniper 2. As you can see, they're going to be looking quite different. They're really not that similar looking, other than the fact that they're both just kind of very custom, specialized looking GMs. And as many of you have probably seen in my video going over the best and worst kits of 2017, I gave the GM Sniper 2 the best kit of the year for this year over the GM Sniper Custom, and a lot of people had something to say about that the GM Sniper Custom uses basically the same frame, and it comes with more accessories, and that was basically people's justification of why they thought I was wrong, and that the GM Sniper Custom deserved the spot of the best kit of the year. And other reasons, they talked about the hands as well. Some people mentioned about the GM Sniper Custom comes with the fully articulated hands, whereas the GM Sniper 2 has the fixed pose fingers, swappable fingers. You guys should know how I feel about that. Personally, I always prefer posable or fixed pose hands. They're just easier to paint, easier to sand, and just all around easier to work with. Fully articulated hands are kind of nice if you want to do something like really in particular, but basically when it came down to choosing one or the other for the best kit of the year, the main reason why I went with the GM Sniper 2 is because without getting the GM Sniper 2, I think we wouldn't have got the GM Sniper Custom, so that's why I feel like it was kind of the more important kit of the year. Also, yes, the GM Sniper Custom does come with more weapons, technically, but the kit itself also uses more parts of the older kits. So yeah, they both use parts from the original 2.0 Gundam, but the GM Sniper Custom does use a little bit more. That's getting really nitpicky, and if you do want to get even more nitpicky, there is actually a 200 yen price difference. The GM Sniper Custom is 200 yen more than the GM Sniper 2. So basically, it's incredibly close, and I just trusted you guys to be smart enough to know that if the GM Sniper 2 is the best kit of the year, then the GM Sniper Custom must at least be just as good. Probably, it's considering that it's mostly going to be very similar, the same pros apply for both of them. Really good frame, although it's not entirely new. Both of them do have new parts of the frame. And in the case of the GM Sniper 2, all of the exterior armor and weapons are new for that kit. The GM Sniper Custom does come with a few more weapons, but not everything on the outside of the kit is entirely new. I think it does look it, though. You don't really look at the kit and say, like, oh, that's just the arms and the feet of the GM 2.0. So for those people who thought that I chose the wrong kit for the best kit of the year for this year, just understand that obviously they can pretty much just be interchanged, and both of them are incredibly good kits. But basically, this is another one of those kits that's pretty much without flaw. I mean, there's really nothing negative I could say about it. I mean, it's a really, really nice, really solid kit. It comes with some really great accessories. Some are new, some are not new. The new ones are really great. The ones that aren't new are really great. And the details, really nice. Colors that it comes in, also really cool, unique. And the list price of 4,000 yen definitely puts this on the lower end for modern master grades. It's pretty rare to get a master grade under 4,000 yen these days. One small negative point that I could say, I guess, is just the fact that I wish it came with another one of those connection pieces for connecting one of the handguns onto either the side skirt or the side of the leg. That would have been nice, because it's kind of disappointing that we only have one set of those little connection parts, but other than that, yeah, not really anything negative I could really say about it. So that is gonna just about do it for my review of this kit, guys. If you already have the GM Sniper 2, is it really worth getting this one? I would say, yeah, probably. Both really, really fantastic kits. I think this one is definitely different enough to warrant having both. And if you don't have either of the kits, which one should you buy? I gotta say, that's pretty much just gonna be up to you. Again, both of them are great kits, so you really can't go wrong. I would, if you like them both and you're on the fence about which one to buy, I would say just buy one now and buy the other one later. Luckily, both of these really fantastic kits are just standard release. They're not premium Bandai or anything. Of course, there is a couple of premium Bandai versions of them out there, but these ones are just standard release, so you can get them at any time. There's not really any rush to buy them both if you want to have them both, but I would recommend probably getting both of them if you like master grades, or if you like GMs, or if you like kits with sniper rifles, or if you like just MSV stuff, or whatever. Very highly recommended anyway. So if you guys do still have any other further questions or comments, as always guys, leave those down below. And once again, thank you to USA Gundam Store. Thank you to you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hey! Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store. Use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10. Save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.